Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are in a kind of a day in the life kind of a video. Anyways, I'll tell you more later on because it's dark. It is just before 5:30 in the morning and we're going to get out a load of bulls to go to the factories. Anyways, we'll be on into the farm and we'll get these lads out of the shed. So we're in the shed now with the bulls, and me and Liv picked the bulls out last night, so we have 2 from this last one either pen and we have 4 from the bedded shed. We're only going with 6. At least all we do is pick them, let them out, run them up the chute, weigh them, and then they'll be ready for loading. So anyways, we get the lads who want out of the shed. So that's the lads in the chute, 6 bulls. So we'll go put them through the scales now, see how they've done. I have the scales. Watch Liv, watch, that scales isn't in right. Oh, scales is broke again. Yeah, I lost weight. Oh, the scales is still broken. That's fun. So I haven't a clue what the bulls are. These are the lads. Not too bad. Good lovely level of fat on them. So we'll see how they do. Shouldn't be too long till the lorry gets here to take them. So lovely set of handlebars and one lad there. So anyways, that is the 6 bulls ready to go. We're probably wondering why aren't we going with a full load, and that's just down to we only have 2 in there that birthdays are going to be an issue. The rest aren't. I know people said in the last video, why did we kill them at 22 months rather than letting them go another month, and that's purely down to come the middle of February we'll have 20, 30, maybe 1 week there could be 40 bulls going over age, and whatever kind of load away, the more cattle you have to get away in a shorter space of time, the less likely you are to get them all away. So killing a few earlier than their birthday means that we have less of a chance of not being able to get bulls away and bulls slipping over age and then getting hit because they go over 24 months. So that's why we do it this way, and this will probably be the last week that we'll only be killing half a load, as we'll have more birthdays coming up, so we'll need to be shifting more of them. But happy enough with them, just really pissed off at that scales. There's the lorry now to take the bulls. Nelly. So we get these lads loaded up and then we'll go home and have the breakfast. So that is the lorry away. So now we go get the breakfast, maybe have a snooze for half an hour, and we'll come back in and back to it again. It is the morning time. We may have slept in a bit longer than, or stayed asleep a bit longer than I wanted to, but anyways, it's very hard burning the candle at both ends. Last 3 mornings we've been up before 6:30, so yeah, it's tough going. But anyways, some Nutella and crackers and coffee, and we'll be in. And what's first job? Feed the cattle. You have to finish up editing today's video. I'll be feeding away while you're coming in. Yeah? Nelly, stop being jealous. So it is a chilly bit of a morning, but I suppose there's a question probably people are wondering. I thought you were at Slurry, and yes, we are at Slurry. We've a couple of days done, we've 3 jobs done, so we're tipping along nicely. But my uncle Ian needs to go for a treatment to Dublin, so my father planned the work for the week that this day was taken off so he could bring him up to Dublin. So that's why we're not spreading Slurry today. Well, I might end up putting out a load for ourselves. We'll see what the reception pit's like. But so today what I'll be doing is giving Liv a hand, just kind of sorting out little things around the yard, stripping the pits, scraping down passageways and that, because Liv is now the head waiter in the yard. She's looking after the feeding of all the cattle, and bro's giving her a hand when he comes home. So yeah, that's what's happening, and that's why we're at home. So anyways, we're going to do the first chores of the day. Liv looks after all the other livestock, and I look after all the cattle, push in, head and feed them. And yes, the 1200 is still out there. We're just waiting to get the 6290 out of the shed to put it in. But anyways, we'll get these jobs done. Here's the pigs. But now that they're on LIV feeding for fattening, they're very sedentary, aren't they, Liv? Very sedentary, and they're getting really big. So is it too far down, or what way is it? So help you out. So that is sugar grab on. Liv was saying that it wasn't cutting blocks that well, so yeah, the edge isn't sharpened, that's I'm going to have to sharpen that. Also, I don't need to strip the pits. The other pits are fine, but this one did need. Bro went out yesterday, and as you can tell, he just cut a bit out in the middle. So may have to have a word with him, and I'll have to tidy that up too, trim up the edges on it and get it a bit squared off. But yeah, push in and then go sharpen that bucket because it's quite dull at the minute.
For the outsiders, it's a bit shitty, but it's just because it's where they feed. They're not all here, so I'll have to go find the rest of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 there, and there should be 24. And Nelly will come. Here's the rest of them. Come in slowly. So they have the run of their castle, which is a bit wet now. Then all out here as well. So they're all here anyway. One's already gone through. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And they're all coming now. They know where to go. And the rest of them are just nibbling away. This is silly Nelly forgetting the way she came in and gets stuck. Don't you know? Come on, round. This is Mr. Jersey. He was in the castle, but he was blowing there and you see he's blowing a bit today with pneumonia, so we put him out. This is Mr. Jersey.
So I just wanted to show you this before I come in and push in. Look at the bulls. All lying down, grunting, chewing their cud, doing exactly what we want them to be doing, putting on pounds. And they have come on leaps and bounds since the last day you've seen them.
These are the first lot of hens. Come on in, girls. And guinea fowl. Come on in. And then just get a top up. Here in the bayous, there's like a lot of birds. So ducks, geese, chickens. That's the chickens all fed and watered. So now just rinse this down for the ducks, keep it clean for them. I'm all finished.
You're finished now? Okay, well I haven't started feeding you, I'm still pushing in.
They're not sweet though.
What?
Why don't you let them eat what they have?
Because I might have to feed them later on.
I know, but there's loads of feed there.
But the calves on the back want to be fed. Feed them, I want to sharpen the shear grab.
So you go to the house?
We'll go for mug of coffee, is that what you're telling me? You should see the smile on their head there.
So that's it. That's all the odds and ends fed. And the pigs quite happy. Eat and sleep and poo. Big Bertha loves a scratch. Don't ya? Very jealous. Good boy.
So that is the shear grab sharp, and I have it good and sharp now. You feel it on the fingers. But a couple of people asked me last time what grit was I using and how do I sharpen it and that. I'm using a bog standard abrasive pad, but what I do is I shim it down this side first, then I go in the inside, give it a quick little run, that leaves a burr on it, and then I just quickly shim it off this side, take the burr off, and that seems to leave a very sharp edge on it. That should solve that problem. Anyways, we'll have a mug of coffee and we'll go feed a few feeders. Anyways, so nice mug of coffee, no biscuits though, because I'm supposed to be dieting for the wedding, but as we do say, it's a bit of a seafood diet. You seafood, you eat it. Anyways, we get this into us, we get going again. But just on our wedding, we'd like a bit of help or advice maybe. We are recommendation. We're trying to find a wedding band to play at the wedding, maybe do a DJ set afterward, whatever way it works. So if anyone knows of any good wedding band, we're looking for an Irish folk wedding band, so the likes of the Saw Doctors, the Dubliner Songs, that kind of thing. If anyone knows of any good bands out there, hit me up on Facebook or leave a comment down below. It's about the last thing we have to do is book that. We have everything else in order, so any help would be much appreciated. Anyways, we'll finish our coffee and we'll get going again. So Liv is just going around there with the third diet feeder. The pit face is maybe a little bit messier than normal, but look, Liv is really just starting to get to grips with the diet feeding and she's doing a great job, so I'm not going to complain at all. We'll feed the rest of the bulls or the finishing rations when it comes to night time, and we'll move on now to scraping down the heifers, because I want to take the yard scraper off the 35 so I can move the potato harvester, so I can get bales of straw out from behind the potato harvester, so that we can deliver straw to a customer that bought bales back in the harvest. He wants them brought down to him, and so we can get bales out and set up a feeder. And a couple of things, it's kind of the day's work is what we've lined up that way. But just another thing on bro, he'll be home later on, he'll be giving us a hand. People are asking, has he more interest in farming or what's changed? He has the license now and he's very keen to get driving, and we kind of told him that he doesn't have the experience, and to get the experience he needs to be in the farm doing jobs. So one of his jobs on a Saturday is scrapping the yards, and we are in the latter half of the week, hence it's that bit dirty. But yeah, so that's why he's a bit more in the videos than he has been in the past. Yeah, we'll get this last feeder in and then we'll go out the heifers and scrap them down. Come on. Like Daisy. So siphoning water out of the drinker here to try flush some of that down. Well, we scrape these out a couple of times a week, but because they're on a finishing ration, the dung is like glue, and it's actually quite hard to get down through the slats, so it takes a bit of water. So I'm going to let water out then on their side. That max scraper is working that side, but because the dung is like glue, it works and it doesn't work, and we generally have to scrape them out at least once a week. This side the scraper doesn't work at all, so we scrape out a couple. So that's the heifers back in the shed there, scraped out. Yeah. Oh, what can I say about that shed? It just needs work. At the end of the day, that was built as a shed for housing Jersey cows, not dairy beef cattle, and we did have limousine sucklers in it for a long time, and they done a lot of internal damage, knocking cubicles and that. It does its job, but it could be a lot better. We can move. Alright, what are we doing? Go for the dinner now, and then we'll come back in and we'll take off the yard scraper and then get the potato harvester, pull out of the way, and have to figure out where I'm going to leave it next. Yeah, everything is in the way of everything else. So for dinner is goose. So stuffed goose out of Lidl, Aldi? Yeah, Lidl. I had goose in the past and I just seen it and I was like, yeah, we'll try that, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend get yourself a bit of goose. Very nice, very nice. So anyways, happy dinner, happy with Liv. Goose. So, miscommunication. I said to Liv, get to 35 and back it into the shed. And Liv took that as in, put it back where it was. Even though anyone
would take that to me.
I was sure I said multiple times that we were taking off the yard scraper to go take out the thing, but no. And of course, turn it, Liv, started. Dead as a dodo.
It's your fault.
My fault?
Yeah.
See, it's my fault, yeah. Anyways, shit happens. We jump up. Miscommunications.
No, you didn't tell me properly. You said back in the shed. What have I done? Backed it in the shed.
Just the wrong end of the shed.
Why you didn't specify?
So that's the load of straw on, 9 bales. So it's a local enough farm we're going to. So Liv is going to bring the telly on behind me. We're going to throw a strap on it. Yeah, throw a strap on it, and we'll bait on, get them unloaded, come back, and then we'll probably do that. I think we'll take into setting up and washing a calf feeder, and then you can go back to the farm shop and I'll go sort out some slurry. That would be the plan. Bro will be home then, and me and bro will look after the dairy feeding and the bit of slurry that has to be done for ourselves. So anyways, yeah, strap peg done this. So that is the straw delivered. Happy days. So our next job is going to be getting one of our all my calf feeders fitted into the shed and one washed. We'll do a little bit of setting up here now, and yeah, so there's the 2 calf feeders there. One is washed, one got a quick rinse down but could do with another bit of washing. You can kind of just see yourself there. It's not too bad, but it could be cleaner like the other ones. Jeez, we will not find the calves coming at this stage. Another month, the first calf should be arriving. Anyways, I go take out straw and move some straw. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell?
So get out. Not just as straightforward as I was hoping it would be. I just got them 2 bales left there. I got some extra bales out. Nelly is a mouse. You enjoying that, Nelly? So yeah, I think it'd be easier to pull up the chicanes from the other end of the shed, as I kind of get caught with the amount of space I have here. So Anyways, Liv has the feeders washed. Let's see the job Liv has done. So Liv has these feeders washed now. I was going to put the feeder that was washed in the shed there, but that's not the one from there. So our pipes wouldn't match. But this is the one from there, so I can leave this back in and then I can get it bolted down whenever I get a chance. I don't know whether I'll get done today, but the feeder is washed and we're another step in the right direction. Liv is going back to the farm shop now. It's farm shop time, and to finish the video, put all the information, the description, the title, the thumbnails and all that to it. That's basically Liv finished for the day. So bro will...
Cook tea?
What?
Cook your tea?
Cook tea, cook food. Goose for tea. Leftover goose. Goose curry, that's what we're having for tea. Goose curry. The next shift will be coming in soon. Bro should be coming in and he'll be here to give me a hand, and we'll go at the slurry and we'll finish up the feeding. But I think I might root around in that shed for another bit and see what I can get done. But anyways, Liv is going off, so thanks for the day's work, Liv, and we'll see you later. So the shift work has changed, or the shift has changed, and Bro is now coming in to do his shift. We have to put it back into all Mac feeders that lives after washing. We have to feed 3 day feeders, bed the cattle, and do a bit of slurry. I am freezing and I have overalls on.
At least I'm not short.
Yeah, it's not shorts. That's what happens. I'm freezing, and for him, I'll put on a pair of trousers. I won't put on shorts. Huh? You're made of different stuff, huh? We'll get these feeders put in out of the way. Might get you to put them in tomorrow. You know how. Screw them into the ground. Alright, just leave them there, and then that still means I get down the shed.
How many dire feet are left?
3.
Where?
Bulls, bullocks, heifers. I think we need to turn on a few lights. And there's some of them. While I'm waiting for Bro to put in the diet feeder, I get these bales of straw ready to go into the straw blower. They're ready to go in. Waiting for Bro. So, diet feeder to go into the bullocks that side. So it has to be reversed in, and Bro needs a bit of help backing in. That's why Liv leaves this feeder to the evening, because between the two of them they're able to get each other backed in to get them fed. So I have to help Eric. I could do it, but Eric needs to learn, Bro needs to learn to be able to do it. So it takes practice. To me. Whoa! You may go out. Get over to me more. Yeah. Again, back then we get them fed. So Bro is gone now, so it's just me in the farm now. He's gone to do some own things, so last night feeder going in now, and then I'll do the bedding, and then I have to just sort out this slurry. I have to mix the reception pit, because with the dung that we scrape down and what the other side puts in, and then we have the runoff of the dung pit goes in, which is pretty much water, and mix that up and take a load out as it's getting full. And I want to get, if I do that job today, it means I don't have to do it for a couple of days, and the pipe has come for the 6290. If I don't do it tonight, it means I ruin another night trying to get that job done, and then it's a day less at the 6290, and so on and so forth. So I want to get it done. So that's the last extra job I'll be doing. But I get this into these, get the bedding done, and then go agitate the tank and take a load out, spread it, and that'll be it for today's work. Then we'll go into the house and see what has to be done then.
You're pretending that you like somebody else, like you got boys waiting in line to take you home, but tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out to the morning light, 'cause chores can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof up by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you.
tea time, as we call it. Yes, we call what some people call lunch dinner and dinner tea. But I don't know, is that just was that the case with you in England?
Yeah, but even though it's called dinner, dinner would still be a smaller meal.
Dinner was always a smaller meal. Oh. Anyways, we're having our goose curry, and I have to say, very, very nice. What do you think, Liv? Oh, that's that loaded. So we'll go spread this load of slurry and have it out of the way. So, anyways, we'll be out to a field and we get it spread. And now we are back in from spreading slurry, all done for the day. What time is it, Liv? What time it is? 9:30. So from 5:30 this morning to 9:30. Yes, we did have a siesta for maybe an hour or an hour and a half, but however, has to be done when you're working all these hours. So this is something that me and Liv have done. You could say a bit of a New Year's resolution, would you, Liv? I suppose. What would you call it, Liv?
To-do board.
To-do board. Just listing out everything that we have to get done and write down anything when we think of it and then cross them off when you get them done. So, did we fit the auto feeder? No, we did deliver the straw. You can tell my writing from Liv's writing. It's like a 2-year-old. I didn't get to strip the pit, but Liv will be able to feed away at the maize. It's just not as tidy as I'd like. We did get that bit of slurry out, and we did get the feeder washed. Oh, and the umbilical system is serviced. That wasn't taken off. So, that wasn't too bad. We got 3 out of the 5 things that I set out to do this morning done before. And that was including the usual feeding, the diet feeding, the scrapping down and all of that. Other things that's on this is I have Liv's tipsy bin taken for grass seed and she wants it back for the pigs. It's finished the 6290 in the shed. The pipe came yesterday, so hopefully we'll be getting back at that soon. Service the teleporter, fix the 3690 and get the tunnel ready for our pumpkins, because there is a box of pumpkin seed there. There's 78 packets of pumpkin seed, so we're planning ahead, so we are, for the next pumpkin patch. But anyways, the board is just something we've done to try and, what would you say?
Get it out your head.
Yeah. To try and keep on top of everything that's going on, because it is quite hard at the minute. Well, it is quite hard. There is only the 3 of us, and Liv is trying to mind the farm shop and run the YouTube. Now, I make the videos and Liv does the rest, really. That's what's happening at the minute. So it's tough going, but hopefully it won't be this way forever. You're probably wondering, why did I go and do all I got done today? Well, my reasoning behind it is every job I do today is a job less I have to do tomorrow. And that's the theory I work on, and that's why I work from one end of the day to the next. And I want to try and save time to get the 6290 finished, because if I left off putting out that load of slurry in a day or two, that's tomorrow it might be up to the slats and then it'd have to come out. And things like that. If I get as much as I can done today, it gives me more time tomorrow that I can work on what I want to work on, which is get that 6290 out of that bloody shed. I forgot to tell you how the bull's done that we loaded this morning, some total of like 19 hours ago or something. So at the 6 bulls we had 2 bulls killed over 300 kilos. One was 315, one was 303. The 2 lightest was 256 and 259. The other 2 then I think was 267 and 289. So it was a great weight range there. We had 1 P+, we had 1 O+, so great grading bull. Unfortunately, I don't have kill out percentages. I have to put the stats onto the computer yet. And our fat scores, we had 1, 2, minus 1, 2 equals, and the rest were all 2 pluses. So happy enough with that. Overall, very happy. The price, look up. Anyone who's killing cattle at the minute knows what the price is. The price is very, very good. Very happy with them. And it's a good sign of things to come. Anyways, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed Liv's little snippets throughout the day. I did give the camera to bro to do it, but I don't think he did it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. That is it from us. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it from us. Good luck.